So my friend just started talking to this guy and she's like, well, what if I really start to like him? And what if it doesn't work out? And, what if I get hurt, whatever? And I was like, have you ever gotten less hot from a breakup? Have you ever gotten less successful? No. Every single time you go through a breakup or like something that causes you pain, you get hotter, you get more successful, and you do things you might not normally do. Okay, you grow. So I'm like, I say go for it. That is why I'm always signing up to get my heart broken. I'm like, listen, I'm either going to fall in love and I'm going to have fun and have the time of my life, or I'm going to get hotter, more successful, and do things I might not normally do. Where's the lose?
Per usual, this is some of that grade A dookie advice coming from this woman because this is ridiculous. Like being hot and having goals in a career, men don't care about that stuff. So maybe you can go out into the dating market. Maybe you can do this and date men and hopefully fall in love. But women don't understand that they have a time clock. And once you start buying your own drinks at the bar, you will realize this. But women always waste their youth, beauty, and fertility doing dumb shit like this and giving out dog crap advice. And another thing is, we all know, guys, once a woman has one breakup, and she's talking about, oh, you can go through all the breakups you want. Once she has that first one, then what? We all know this, guys. They're never the same chick ever again. So she can say this because she's only speaking from her lens. That's her perspective personally, but she's not speaking for the majority of women who go through breakups and they're never the same women after just the first one. So this is dog crap advice, per usual.
Men will let you stay with them forever, though. That's the thing. Like, if you don't leave a man, even if a man doesn't want to be with you and he doesn't like you, a man will still stay with you as long as you're around. If you're just like that annoying ass like girlfriend that just sticks around, just sticks through no matter what, he can do anything to you. If you don't leave a man, he's not fucking leaving you.
No,
he will do any and everything. And if you don't leave, he's just like, cool. It's like a fucking cat. Like, if you fucking leave your fucking door open with some food and some fucking water, the cat will be back. The stray will be back.
Well, she doesn't understand that men are loyal for less. That's the thing. As long as a man is getting boxed and he still has a chick that he can smash from time to time, he will not get rid of that woman because men know how difficult it is to get sexual access, especially in today's dating market. So knowing how tough it is, men will do anything to stick it out and they won't break up. A woman is going to have to leave a man. And that's because also men crave variety. So if he can have a main girl that he's hitting, and then on the side, if he can't get caught or whatever his situation is with that one girl that he has, if he's attractive enough to get another one, he will do that because men want variety. So deep down, our wiring will catch up with us and we will start operating in our own wiring and how we are as men. And that's just the thing. Like, women are different from men, but it's just mind-boggling to them how we operate and that we don't operate the same way. And this also proves that men are just more loyal in general.
That I think men are more likely to have bizarrely unrealistic expectations. I have so many girlfriends who are highly accomplished, highly educated, great people, and just wonderful women. And the dating pool is absolutely brutal for them.
What are these men looking for?
It is entirely unclear to me that it's like, why are the men not jumping to want to date them? So,
well, Alicia, those are not bizarre and unrealistic expectations, because reality is that ultimately men want to build a family, okay? And most men don't want to be with an accomplished and educated woman because those women are entitled, demanding, and a pain to deal with. Even different studies will tell you that that's the case. So most of your accomplished and educated friends are very likely to end up with a cat instead of a family, just like Whoopi.
This has got to be some type of AI where he put himself there and they cut up a bunch of clips, but this really needs to happen. There needs to be a guy that's RP to come in there, and when these women start talking about somebody or talking about a man and they're just making up a bunch of crap excuses, cope, and not taking accountability, there needs to be a guy there. But the problem is, once he starts spitting the truth, give him a few seconds, they're going to cut the whole show. It's going to go beep, and it's going to say, we'll be right back. We're having technical difficulties. Immediately. It needs to happen, though. It needs to be a statement made on this show with a bunch of old chicks that, never could get the type of man that they actually wanted because their success got in the way here on The View.
They're predicting that 40% of women will be single by the year 2030. And don't come for me because these are scientific studies. As in single, never been married, and never had kids. And honestly, I am not even surprised by this study at all. We have normalized hookup culture, and most people are on dating apps just for an ego boost and not to find actual love. Let's not forget how social media has truly made a negative impact in the dating world. So what are your guys' thoughts and opinions on this? Do you think this is actually going to happen? Do you think it's true? And yeah, what are your thoughts?
Well, as you can imagine, the comment section was actually surprising. There were some comments from cocky women saying that they're fine and they've been celibate for 3.5 years. There was even a comment from a woman that said that, she was safe and sane, for the most part, meaning that, if something was to happen, she wouldn't be able to defend herself because women, you guys don't have superior strength that men have. So you're going to see a lot of these women either pushing a cart or talking to themselves in a metropolitan area with cans in the cart. And it's just going to go to show you that, economically things are, may go down, and women, they're not really built to be on the workforce, doing labor, working and things. They're more people pleasers, they're more givers, they're more nurturers. So that stuff's going to catch up to them. And then most of these women are going to end up sharing men, or a lot of them are going to be buying a dog and dying alone.
How would you feel? You met your girl, you didn't know she had an OnlyFans before. Y'all been in a relationship for a little bit now. She drops that bomb on you. Does it change the way you feel about her?
Kev, you first.
Absolutely. Because why would you hide that from me? If you can hide that from me, you hide anything. If you can hide the way you make money, you'll hide anything. You don't tell me because you think I might react a certain type of way. That's basically a lie. You're only not telling me because of what you think. You don't know how I'm gonna react. What if I be like, oh, word? Let me get on there with you. Let's make money. You never know how I will react. You know what I'm saying? As my girlfriend on my other half, if you had that, I expect you, when we meet, tell me that and let me decide how I'm gonna deal with it after that. Don't drop the bomb on me after I already fell in love with you.
A woman having OnlyFans is unworthy of my love, attention, or anything that I have going on in life. She's for the streets, and she will always be for the streets. If I was talking to a chick and I found out she had OnlyFans, recreational use only. I think it's still gonna hit, but that's about it.
I mean, at this point, it's gonna be a no. It's just dumb to ask that question at this point in time. How far we are in the dating market, how much has changed so far, almost, halfway into the decade of 2020s. So just, know that those women are going to be not treated right, meaning they're not going to get what they expect. They're not going to get a loving boyfriend or husband. They're going to get the D and some bubble gum and kicked out of the house at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's just the rules. Men don't take those type of women serious because they don't take themselves seriously.
Why is it that you have to date someone who's not your type in order for you to be happy? Because every time I want to date someone or talk to someone who's my type, it never works out. And I'm just so tired of it. So from now forward, I'm going to talk to those who are not my type, but they treat me good. Because I feel like that's the only way I'm going to find my person.
First of all, ma'am, there's no such thing as my person. You guys just keep making up these buzz terms. And the thing is, you say that now that you're going to start messing with guys, that you don't mess with simps and low grade guys. You say that. But once you actually start putting that into practice, you're going to remember real quick why you don't deal with them. And the reason why it didn't work out with your type of guys that you actually find attractive and arousing is because you clearly just don't know the rules. You don't know that the rules are different for simps than they are for alphas. Alphas, they buck, and then beta, they cough up the bucks. That's just how it is. That's from Rollo Tomasi. But it is what it is, man. These women just get mad and upset because they can't get it their way. They can't date how they picture it. But it's you got to understand, if you want that type of man, you on his program, his rules, or just get a simp. But you'll be crawling back. Don't worry.
All of my villains is global. Haters is mad because they local. Program, yeah, they know that they local. Probably not right in the head. Maybe it's something I said or something I did. My passport is blue and they faces are red.